And alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the Self-Developed YouTube channel. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. Sit back, relax, grab yourself a green tea. We have ours right here. You guys already know what is up. It's a little too hot, but there's a little sip for some people who don't like the sip. Anyways, guys, in this video, we are speaking of 3 signs you are a high-value man. All right, now, I've probably made a video like this beforehand, but here are another 3 signs or traits or activities that I feel make you a high-value man. All right, guys, so number 1, yes, we have our phone list. This is... you think before you speak, or essentially, guys, you don't just speak to speak. Now, so many times, and again, I've been there, I'm speaking all from personal experience, I think we as men are under the misconception that we should always just be speaking, right? Like if there's a silence in the room or a void, that we need to fill that, right? If we're in a conversation with someone, that we always need to just be, like every 2 seconds, just continuing to talk. I truly believe if you are a high-value man, it's not really so much whether you speak or not. It's just you are more cautious and careful, and really, I should say, direct with what you say. You understand? So as an example, if you are speaking with a friend on a topic that you are not too familiar about, maybe you're not too adequate in, maybe you just don't have a ton of expertise in, you don't really try to fake it and pretend like you know a ton just to fill the conversation or to act like you're kind of something you're not. Dude, if you don't know, you don't know, and that's okay, which goes back to really just thinking before you speak, or just being more directional with your words, right, guys? If you don't know stuff, it's okay to not say anything, it's okay to nod and really listen, absorb, and then therefore learn for the next conversation to actually speak correctly. Number 2, guys, the second sign that you are a high-value man, this, in my opinion, is working smarter over harder, okay? Now, a lot of times, again, with men masculinity, especially more with an old school masculinity, you see this a lot with boomers or dads who are construction workers, a lot of labor workers, which is completely fine. That was the time, that was masculinity in its purest form back in the day. Now it's a little bit different. That was kind of working harder over smarter, right? I'm not saying construction workers are dumb by any means, but for the most part, it was just, I don't really care what's the best idea, the best way to go about this. It's just, we're going to wake up and work till the sun goes down, which, hey, again, each to their own, that's completely fine. But I truly believe the modern high-value man today, modern masculinity is much different, especially living as millennials, or you could say Generation Z or X, whatever we are. With the digital social media age, it's very different, guys. And a lot of you who resist this, try to fight back for the olden days, that's completely fine. But I mean, even look at situations like the pandemic, it will force you to adapt to this digital age. And if you don't, that's completely fine. But when your business is completely taken under and you can't work that physical job, don't complain, is essentially what I'm saying. So working smarter over harder. And essentially, guys, this just comes back to working in the present. What is working right now? Not what's worked 20 years ago, 30 years ago. What's working right now? What feels right to you right now? And of course, this will continue to change and evolve. And that is the working smarter. You see, working harder is just, it worked in the past, it's going to continue working. And that's bullshit. That's not how life works. The videos I'm making now, I have no guarantee if they're going to work 6 months to a year from now. I don't know. And that's okay. Working smarter, guys, is just being present. Having your finger on the pulse. What topics, what ideas, what style best suits you right now? So maybe that means not going to that old school scenario that you thought you had to go to. Maybe that means taking a course online. Maybe that means not even going to school. Maybe it means doing something completely different. Again, it's not so much what you do, but it's working smarter over harder. What's working now, right? Or will work. Not so much what did work. I could not care less about what did work, right? The world's changed so much in the past year. What did work means diddly shit. Like, it really does. Anyways, I digress. You guys don't have to agree with me on that. And number 3, guys, the third sign you're a high-value man, guys, this is the most important in my opinion. And if you do this, if you embody this, I don't care what race you are, how tall you are, none of that shit matters. You, in my eyes, and I believe in the world's eyes, you're a high-value man. You're getting it done. And that is, you go and move to the beat of your own drum. Okay? Now, what do I mean by this, guys? You see, as men, we're young, right? I'm 22. That's it. I'm transitioning. I mean, we're all kind of young on this channel. Even if you're older, you're still young, right? There's room to grow. A lot of times, guys, for obvious reasons, we as individuals don't go to the beat of our own drum. And now I'm not saying you need to start a riot. I'm not saying you need to do anything crazy. But going to the beat of your own drum really is just tying everything we spoke of beforehand. It's just being authentic to you, right? It's not doing things or saying things and speaking just because it's what's popular. It's the norm. Now, a lot of you guys may be saying, well, David, I'm already doing this. I'm going to the beat of my own drum. And maybe a good amount of you, and I truly do believe a good amount of you are, but the majority aren't, dude. Hell, I don't even always do it. Going to the beat of your own drum is doing things that a lot of times seem weird or out there. You know, when I started this YouTube channel back in 2016, I was probably the only guy in my entire high school, let alone college, moving into that had a YouTube channel. Right? Dude, it was weird as hell. Going to family gatherings and all this shit. Everyone's in university and school and this. And here I am, not in school, doing this online YouTube thing, right? Funny how the tables have turned now. But that is exactly what I mean, guys. If you're high value, you listen to the beat of your own drum. What feels good right now? Dude, I'm going to be honest with you guys, a lot of times that may mean not going to school. That may mean not doing this job because you think you have to do it. What's working now? And what's working now is listening to the beat of your own drum. You guys you need to understand your subconscious is so attuned with the world, right? Our conscious mind, which is pretty much programmed into you. I mean, this is the shit that you're supposed to do that did work in the past. This is rational. It's conscious. Like, oh, it worked for the first, 5 years. It should work now. Your subconscious, though, a lot of times it can be irrational. Your subconscious is picking up on billions. I believe it transfers or processes like 7 billion bits of information every minute or something ridiculous. It's picking up everything. What's working now, what worked in the past, what's working in the future, where the world's going here, what your favorite color of this is, what happened when you were 3 years old here, which influences the way you think about this. Dude, listen to your subconscious. That's the beat of your own drum. Man, if that means you want to be a dancer and start making TikToks, I don't give a shit, bro. What's working now? This is not this sounds so common sense, but how few people actually do this, right? People understand this stuff and they're like, okay, well, that's fine. I'm going to go back to what did work. Dude, look, if this whole pandemic stuff isn't waking you guys up, then I don't know what will. Security and all this shit, because of what did work, means close to not. And it never did mean anything. That was a lie that you were spoon-fed. What the safest route you can go, and I truly believe it, I'm not saying be reckless or be stupid and just ditch all your responsibilities, but it's being present. What is working and what feels right now, not what felt right 10 years ago. I know I'm beating a dead horse here, guys, but this is so important, man. The entire reason I'm making a living now actually okay is because 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, I did what felt right at that moment, and it was not what everyone else was doing. And now all of these people are struggling, dude. They have no job. They have no direction. They have no purpose in life. And the worst part is that they were guaranteed this. They were fucking spoon-fed that this is the safest option. Motherfucker, look what happened. This is just the reality. And I say this to myself. I need to continuously implement this moving forward. Just because you're good now doesn't mean you're going to be good 3, 4, 5 years in the road. Every day is a brand new day and it's continuously evolving. And if you're a high-value man, you understand and know this. We move with this. Easier said than done, but that is the best advice I can give. All right, guys, so that is that. I'm going to finish this video there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, guys, and let me know what you think. What are some other traits and tactics or tools that high-value men have in your eyes? I would love to start a discussion. And as always, guys, for final plugs, yes, I always burp on them. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. If you guys would like to work with me on a personal level, there's always one-on-one coaching. There's group coaching, which is the workshop, as well, guys, as the automated passive self-development course. It's completely it's automated, it's recorded, it's there for you. It's kind of like an online university, and all rungs are badass, guys. There's a 100% money-back guarantee. If you guys aren't satisfied with any of the services or products, because I've had such confidence and such results with you guys in them. So if you're interested in taking it to the next level, you can click the first link below to learn more. That is it, guys. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. Apply this. I love you all. We'll talk in the next one. Till then, peace.